get slow starts, and then you pick it up as the game goes on. Is that just a product of the season? What do you attribute that to?
Yeah, I don't know that I can attribute to anything yet. It is we could attribute it to the preseason, but not by design, but obviously. Yeah, I don't have an answer for that one. I like our conditioning level in the third. I like the fact that we still have the energy to push in the third. I think that early on it seems like we're dealing with pressure and we don't deal with it well, or some actual, some perceived, and we hurry the game and don't probably process and think too much, and we finally get into the game, we're moving. So I'm not worried about it at this point, but that would not be a good trend. That's for sure.
Given the, what do you see from Casey in the fifth period after
That was great to see. What I did there, the switch, on the bench, was I just felt, as Paul was saying, slow. We had three guys on a line that hadn't played a game yet. And then we had three guys on a line, if I'm correct, that played a game, and I just made that switch. I said, Vinny's played, Victor hasn't. Let's switch them and see if we can get a little bit, get guys out of their head a little bit. And that helped. That was a nice jolt. And then I went down to three lines based on the guys looked conditioning-wise like that wouldn't, hurt them. Obviously, Zemgus hasn't played a game in a long time. If I saw more fatigue in him, we would never have gone down to three lines. And actually, the guys who skipped over played great. Malone, McInnes, and Picard I thought were great. But when we went to three, I wanted to give our guys a conditioning push and see how they were, and they were good. They got in a better rhythm, and they were better.
Would you like to see more of Darlene and how you work on the penalty kill, or was that more of a result of just personality?
No, we've talked about that. They're both very intelligent players. You can see the kind of the growth and development of them, although there's some hiccups. But you do see what they see when they're about to make plays. Yoki was much more aggressive defensively tonight, assertive defensively. Instead of waiting for plays to come to him, he cut plays before he had to do that. And those are the areas we're pushing him, obviously. But on the penalty kill, we've talked about that a lot because they're intelligent players.
Has what McInnes shown you so far in this camp surprised you?
Well, I've known him, but he's been very good. So I've been happy. I don't know about surprised, but I've certainly been happy with it because I know he does have talent. He's a talented kid. He's been that. First time I saw him, I think he was 15 years old. Him and Jack Eichel coming to the national team together, and they were both very, very impressive.
Did you know Matej might be looking to do something like drop the glove?
That's Matej. I think everybody back there had a laugh. I mean, he is relentless, fearless. He's getting pounded, in a fight in a prone position, and he's trying to get up to keep swinging. Like that's an inspiring, motivating guy. We love it. His teammates love it, and he's gotten better since a year ago because he competes so hard. He's going to continue to progress. He's a determined hockey player. So that was nice to get him in a game and give him that experience, and he didn't let us down. He competed very hard.
Amazing we are already halfway through your preseason schedule. Is competition still pretty much wide open, or are you starting to get a feel for?
Yeah, there's definitely a feel there. With obviously the returning guys. You guys know the roster. The Hinostroza, Kajula we brought back, so you can kind of piece it together. I don't think there's going to be anything real shocking yet. Maybe the final few games, but it's more, our camp is more about progressing the group. Like I said, I was happy with the conditioning level in the third period. As Paul said, we didn't look sharp in the first, but we and I agree with you, but I don't disagree there. But so there are some good things we're pushing that we're seeing that we need through the camp. It's a long camp, so the real push for us is the next three games. These first three games, I can tell you, I didn't do much coaching with them. their timing, their execution, you can see tonight, they're getting to the spot, they just can't execute yet like they're going to be able to. What they're working on in practice doesn't equate to the game yet, but the next 3 games we'll push more as a coaching staff now that they've got a little bit more time under them.
When are you going to start cutting the group down?
That'll happen tonight, and probably more on Monday or early next week. And the roster going in the final 3 games will be much smaller, so it'll be a clear picture for everybody, myself included there.
Sorry to interrupt you. Would you like to use those last 3 games to get more of what your NHL, your lineup is going to be like an opening night?
Yes, definitely. I think, again, I haven't pushed guys that way in game or given them much tactical in game because I know they just, they need the game. We've pushed more in practice, but I need to push in a game. I mean, we need to push them in a game. So, yes, we're going to have to get our guys in more.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you, guys.
Thanks, Tom.